Hi, this is Mark Burnett at the Island Generation, and today I'm talking about what you can buy in the Philippines. Now, I have talked about prices in the Philippines and how they beat a lot of the prices you find in the United States. Now, let's talk a little bit differently about what you can buy. A few years ago, actually it was kind of hard to find certain things in the Philippines that you can easily find in the US. That has kind of changed with two players getting into the market. Let me explain those, okay? The first one's Lazada. Lazada is an online service that looks and feels just like Amazon. I really wish Amazon had made it into the Philippines, but for whatever reason they didn't. And you can actually order from Amazon through the Philippines, but with the cost of shipping and everything like that, you just don't really win. So until they fix that, that's going to be kind of hard. But Lazada is sort of a look-alike of that. And they actually started in Singapore and put a strong presence in the Philippines, and I'll put the site up here where you can go check it out. Now, that in itself is one thing. They started Lazada in 2011. It's a startup company, online company, but today they just got bought by Alibaba. And Alibaba, if you don't know who that is, and you should if you're in the United States, because it's the largest IPO ever released in the United States, fetching in $25 billion, the largest on the exchange in the US in history, pulling in that much money. Well, now they're spending their money, and they just bought Lazada. So what that means for the Philippines is that a great deal of money is going into that main company that's sitting there that is very similar to Amazon and is going to crank out more products. So you'll see that company increase. I've already seen a lot of bloggers already talk about it that are in the Philippines and say, hey, you know, I ordered something from there, got it in a couple days, it's great, no problem at all, great customer service. Sounds familiar, right? So that's one element that's taken care of, and as long as the UPS man shows up in the Philippines, or a courier, which they do, you can get your products ordered from there online just as simply as you can here in the US. Now let's take it a step further. What's really cool is if I could go to an American store in the Philippines, or what I'd consider an American store, having a lot of American products, and that company is SnR. SnR Wholesale Club, which again is very similar to the Sam's, very similar to the Costco. Matter of fact, a lot of people compared them. They look exactly the same, and their advertisements even look the same. That company has a spokesperson who is an American, who's there. He's the VP of Operations. Last I looked, he may have gone up. But he started putting in there New York pizza shops and stuff like that. It was one of the things he put in the Wholesale Club. Those went so well, such a big hit. He's actually broken those out and put those in the individual pizza places, SnR pizza outlets throughout the Philippines. But SnR, if you walk in it, and I'll show some pictures of it here and stuff, is amazing. It looks exactly like a Costco or a Sam's. As a matter of fact, the products that you're looking at are exactly the same. There's all sorts of things that you can see in there that you go, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. I'd buy that. So you really, when you go there, I think you're going to find that shopping is not as bad as you think. It's not all about going to the wet market or using our facility only. You can actually shop at these places if you want to, or shop online just as easy as you can in the United States. The difference is going to something like SnR, you might want to have our people pick it up for you. It'd be a lot easier than maybe you going, and them sort of virtual shopping for you, which we'll get into that, where we're headed with that. But these are the big guys that have come in there. They got lots of money behind them. They're huge, and we're going to be close enough to all of that you can take full advantage of that. So those are two stores. I'm going to pop up, you know, as I've been doing here just a little while ago, popping up some of the pictures to show you. Here's Lazada. Let me pop through a couple pictures here just so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Of course, the site will have changed, obviously, after getting a $25 billion company to buy them. You know, insert some additional cash to add more products. And here's SnR. Here's some pictures of products you might be familiar with. I'm just going to zoom in a couple. I mean, when I looked at this, I was like, wow, that's the same stuff I buy at the local warehouse club here. So I don't think finding those kind of things and those food ingredients or things you like to buy there is going to be a problem. The thing with SnR and with every wholesale club, though, I'll say what the island generation will bring to that is that if we have enough people that want to buy a particular product, we'll simply go buy that product in bulk and then split it out for our people, pay the delivery guy to take care of it for us, and there we go. So we don't have to buy that huge bulk and store it. And if we have to send some guy to the store every day, we'll send some guy to the store every day. That's what we'll do, because you know, you can do that. It's a different situation here in the United States where everything is an effort, everything is a stand in line, everything is done that way. It takes you hours to get through anywhere. My local place, even if I go to my local town, it takes me hours to get through it. That's all ended. You put down what you want. We virtually shop by bringing a camera into a place, walk around. If you see other things you want, you just say, hey, get me that next time you guys go there. I'd be glad to pay for that. Work it up with a couple other retirees and say, we'll split that pack in half or something and just pay the guy to bring it to you. Isn't life a lot easier that way? Gives you more time to sit around the pool. Mark Burnett, the Island Generation, rethinking retirement in a low-cost way in the Philippines. Email me here, subscribe, don't forget. Keep watching, it's going to get better.